The Wiki activity in Moodle is a great way for you to add a wiki quickly into your course. So when we go into the Wiki activity, it's actually fairly easy to set up. There's not a lot you need to do to actually set this up. So let me go over here and we'll call this Presidential Wiki. And you can write a summary here. Okay. And then under the type of wiki, again, there's a couple different types, and when you click on the question mark, you can read through the different types to see which one is good for you. There's a teacher, a group, and a student. Each one operates a little bit differently. So in the teacher wiki, there's one wiki where the teacher can edit and everybody else can view. In the group, there's one wiki for the entire course that everyone can view and edit. And in the student wiki, there's one wiki for every student that only each student can edit, but everyone can view. So if you get confused, go back and read those again. I'm going to leave this on group so that everybody can edit it. And then there's some options here. Put wiki name on every page. I usually leave that set to yes. HTML mode, leave this set to yes so that your students can use images and videos and pictures and formatted font, things like that. Allow binary files. I usually leave this set to no because it's not really a good idea to allow your students to upload files to Moodle other than Word documents, Excel, things like that. Camel case linking, I never check this just because it's not really an option that I get too much use out of. And then student admin options. I don't really allow the students to have any administrative options. So you can if you want. You can have them set page flags so they can flag a page for inappropriate content. They can strip pages, which means they can delete all the content on a page. Remove page, they can delete an entire page. And revert mass changes, they can go back and revert the wiki to a previous version that's 3 or 4 days ago. I usually don't let students have any admin options on the wiki page. Optional page name, you can kind of default the page names if you want to. You can also choose an initial page for the wiki and then allow pages to kind of link together. And so that's really all you have to do to set it up. So I'll click Save and Return to Course. And then down here, oops, passed it up. Here's our link for the wiki. And when I go in here, I can click Edit, or I can actually just type right into this box. Okay, I'll click Save. Okay, and now that's saved. So what I can do at this point is if I click the Edit button, that allows me to go in and edit this page. If I click the History button, or the History tab, excuse me, it allows me to go in and see the history of this page. Now keep in mind I'm looking at this as the instructor, not as a student. So let me go in and add some more information to this page so you can see how the history page looks a little differently. Okay, I'll click Save. Now if I go in and look at the history page, okay, you can see it shows 2 different versions of the page. And if I want to see what the differences are between the page, if I click DIFF, it'll show me that these right here in green were added to the page. I'm going to click back. The Fetch Back button allows me to go back to this page and edit it and resubmit it. The Browse button allows me to just see the page. Now, if for some reason I want to bring a page back, let me go back to history. Let's say, for instance, that I want to bring the original page back. I can click DIFF. That shows me the differences in the page. If I want to bring that page back, I can click Fetch Back, and then click Save at the bottom. And now my page is back to where it was before. You'll see this now reflected in the history that I've made another change. If I want to bring this one back, that's my second one that I added the names to, click Fetch Back and Save, and that'll make this the current page. Now if you look here, you can see Ronald Reagan's name highlighted there. That's because it's linked to the database. Remember, we set up automatic linking in the database, so that's what that looks like. Let me go ahead and click the back button so you can see that. So anytime you have automatic linking enabled in your course, this is what it shows up as. So that's how you create the Wiki assignment in Moodle.